Hey guys, I hope you've been doing well. School's been keeping me super busy lately, but having a nice breakfast has been keeping me motivated to get up every morning and have a great day. That's why I wanted to share with you the breakfasts I had this week in hopes that I can give you some inspiration. So starting on Monday, I first make my morning matcha. I always really enjoy this little ritual I have set up for myself. I do it first thing in the morning and it's how I get out of the wake up brain fog. After that, I got on with making breakfast. So this one was pretty simple, but food doesn't always have to be complicated to be delicious. Don't get me wrong, I love spending hours in the kitchen to make a delicious new recipe, but something about peanut butter sandwich with an apple on the side always has me coming back for more. After all, I guess it's not a classic combo for nothing. I also prepped Tuesday's breakfast the day before. Since I usually don't have much time in the morning, I find meal prep to be a perfect option to still enjoy a filling and nutritious breakfast. Honestly, I'd do anything to get a few more minutes of sleep in the morning. To make this apple cinnamon oat cups, I first cracked open 2 eggs. I then added a cup of almond milk, followed by the same amount of applesauce. Then I added 3 cups of muesli. You can just use regular oats, but we've had this muesli for months now, and nobody eats it because it tastes so bland. So using it up in these oat cups was the perfect idea. I followed all of this with a teaspoon of baking powder and a dash of vanilla. I then threw in a pinch of salt and half a cup of coconut sugar. At this point, I just guessed the quantity of apples that I would need, and I totally overestimated the amount, so I only ended up adding about a cup of them and having the rest as a little snack. I filled the cups and put them in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 25 minutes. I ended up making 16 small cups, so a pretty big batch. I low-key burned my finger to get them out because I was too impatient, but I have no regrets. The next morning, I just had to fill a bowl with some almond-flavored soy yogurt. This flavor may seem a bit strange, but trust me, it's delicious. I added in 1 of the cups with a drizzle of honey for extra sweetness, and breakfast was served. The sweet raisins, apples, and cinnamon made such a delicious combo, and I really had to go for seconds immediately. On Wednesday, I was running late, so I whipped up a quick breakfast of rice cakes topped with peanut butter, a way too ripe leftover banana from I don't even remember when, and some cinnamon. The banana ended up being okay, but I'll definitely use a fresh one next time. Thursday, I was craving something savory, so I went for scrambled eggs, which is probably one of my favorite ways to have eggs. I always add in a dash of milk. This, as well as cooking them low and slow, is the key to making your eggs creamy and delicious. I had my eggs on some toast, topped with some fresh chives. This day was less cold than the rest of the week, so I switched up my hot matcha for a glass of grapefruit juice. It really pairs so well with the savory food since it's tangy but a little bit sweet at the same time. Anyways, this breakfast was so comforting and delicious. Friday, I started the day with a zucchini chocolate muffin that I had made during the week. But since it wasn't really that filling, I later had a simple yogurt bowl with some frozen raspberries, cocoa nibs, buckwheat flakes, and a drizzle of honey. Not my best idea considering the freezing temperatures outside, but I couldn't resist and still enjoyed it nonetheless. On Friday afternoon, I was feeling quite stressed, so I decided to relax and do a bit of cooking. I made a big batch of granola with 1 tablespoon of coconut sugar, melted, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, a cup of applesauce, a teaspoon of cinnamon, a dash of salt, half a cup of agave syrup, and 2.5 cups of oats. I also chopped up a handful of almonds that I added to the mix. I spread the granola mixture in a lined baking tray and popped it in the oven at 160 degrees Celsius for around 20 to 25 minutes, tossing the granola midway for optimal chunks. It came out super crispy and my whole house smelled like pho. Also, the granola seriously tastes like an apple pie, I'm not even joking. So I basically snacked on it all evening. The next morning, I cut up a kiwi and some mango and made myself a little parfait with some soy yogurt and the granola. It was just as good as when it came out of the oven. I'm definitely going to be making this granola again, and if there's one recipe to take out from this video, it's definitely this one. Sunday's breakfast was overnight oats. So as you can see from all the oats I've consumed this week, I'm kind of obsessed. But I'd say that it's still a healthy obsession than most. I added to a bowl half a cup of oats with about a tablespoon of chia seeds. I then put a dash of salt and 2 teaspoons of cocoa powder, as well as a teaspoon of sugar, but you can use as much sweetener as you wish. As for liquids, I used 2 teaspoons of Greek yogurt for some extra creaminess, 1 cup of almond milk, and a dash of vanilla. I put this in the fridge to chill overnight and enjoyed it the next morning. Anyways, this is the end of the video, so if you've made it till here, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!